What's up, guys? Thanks so much for watching. This is the second video that we're going to release from SHOT Show. I'm way behind the curve of getting content out for SHOT Show. I had great intentions. Day one, we went to the range day that STI put on, shot a bunch of cool stuff, got a lot of good video, and I decided I was going to try to put up a video each day from SHOT Show showing what went on, and I was up about 12:30 in the morning that night getting things edited and trying to upload on hotel Wi-Fi. Ended up having some technical difficulties with the computer that I had with me that I wasn't expecting, and of course the whole rest of the week we were just running all day, every day, up real early, and up real late, and so I didn't end up getting any full-length videos out to the YouTube channel. I posted a bunch of stuff on Instagram, let you guys know what we were seeing. So hopefully you were following along with all that. I've still got a story highlight that shows up some of that stuff that I posted. But wanted to go ahead, now that we're back, of course I went through the week of being sick with the SHOT Show crud. So I'm just getting back now to looking at this content. And we saw a lot of really good, cool stuff at the show that I want to let you guys in on. Some stuff that everyone seems to think is cool that I was kind of nonplussed by, so we might mention a couple of those things. We've got a couple videos straight from the floor that I'll show you. We've got some stuff where, you know, with all the noise from everyone that was around, the audio is not great, and I'll just kind of talk you through some of those things. But I want to go ahead and put some of this content out here for you guys. So first of all, what's out here already, in case you guys haven't seen it, we've got the day one video that I'll link to from the range day, where we got to shoot with STI, with Daniel Defense, with Battle Arms, with Rifle Dynamics, with a bunch of cool folks out there. Saw a really cool gun from Nemesis Arms that I haven't released the full video on yet, but that was pretty legit. I may post that as kind of a standalone full-length video. Still coming up here soon. So that video is on my channel, P3 Tactical, and then I've posted another video over on the SpecTrain YouTube channel that was a full walkthrough of the Vertex booth. So if you guys don't know me, I am an instructor with SpecTrain, and we have a partnership with Vertex. They make some phenomenal bags and clothing, and just great all-around kind of soft goods for the most part. Got some really cool new products coming out that I'm excited about, some new colorways and so forth. I did a full walkthrough of the Vertex booth. So if you want to see that, run over to the SpecTrain channel and watch that. But here's everything from day two moving forward from the SHOT Show floor, and hopefully we're going to hit some of the highlights. If you don't see something, let me know. I may have some stuff of it, but there's just so much stuff at the show, I can't post everything. So anyway, here we go. Alright, so I lied. So I'm going to show you one thing extra from Vertex as well. I told you guys still got to go watch the SpecTrain video for everything bag and apparel related, but I wanted to show you this, which is really cool. This is their new Sock P panel that they've come out with. They worked with Greg Thompson of Sock P on this, and it's a really cool idea. So the idea was, hey, you know, Vertex and, you know, other bag manufacturers in the kind of tactical space make some really cool bags that blend in with kind of our modern day kind of look and feel for modern day everyday carry bags. If you want to kind of be the gray man, fly under the radar, but not so much if you go overseas, right? If you're going somewhere else where you need to get a particular bag that blends in a particular environment, maybe not even overseas, maybe you're just in an environment where you have to have like a particular kind of briefcase to blend in with your environment, or whatever the case may be. How do you organize all of your gear in there if it's not a well-organized bag to begin with? So the idea with this panel is that you can strap everything to it, either with MOLLE, with some of the basically belt clips that are out there, like a Malice clip, or there's some stuff from Blade Tech that works really well with it, or you can just use shock cord and strap everything to this panel. Either put it loose in your bag in like a laptop sleeve, or it comes with some elastic straps where you can hook it into your bag if that works with your particular setup. You can strap all your gear to this, and then whatever bag you need to use for the day, slide this in there, and all your gear is there ready to go in the configuration and kind of layout that you're used to. So when you need it, you kind of know where everything's at, how it's laid out. Great for organizing medical gear. You could put, you know, a pistol in here and mags and that kind of thing if you wanted to. Whatever your needs are for your everyday carry bag, this is a pretty cool way to organize some stuff. So super excited to get this broke open and put into my bag and play around with some different ways to organize things and figure out different uses for it. So we'll be following up with more on that shortly. Okay, so now we're going to show you a really cool video that we actually filmed in the Vertex booth at SHOT Show, but what the focus of the video is about is Premier Body Armor and some cool products they make that will actually allow you to integrate some ballistic protection into your everyday carry. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Billy with SpecTrain. We're hanging out in the Vertex booth here today at SHOT Show, and we thought we would show you a really cool feature of the Vertex bags, which is how you can use those to hold body armor even in your everyday carry bag. So what I've got on right now is their EDC Commuter 2.0, which is a sling bag that I run myself. I use it to carry my 10.5-inch AR-15 with a folder on it. You can also run obviously pistols in there, whatever you want to do with the bag. But a cool thing about the sling bag is that when I pull it around, it will fall open and you can run an armor panel both in the bottom section of the bag and up top. There's these slots right here that you can use to run your armor panels. This is a really cool flexible one from Premier Body Armor, so it's level 3A rated armor. It'll stop all your handgun rounds, shotgun rounds, that sort of thing, and it really doesn't provide even any noticeable weight difference to your bag. So it's very comfortable to run, and you've got nice, coverage with both the top piece and the bottom piece. Premier cuts these custom for all of the Vertex bags that Vertex has, so that it really fills up, all the maximum coverage you can get out of whatever bag you're running. And with the sling bags, it just really helps it stay right in front of you while you're even moving and shooting whatever you need to do after the fact. So a really cool feature of the Vertex bags with Premier Body Armor.
Hey, what's up guys? So we're just over here checking out the new weapon mount pistol lights from Streamlight. A couple really cool options. This is the TLR9. So you can see we have it on a P320 here. It comes just barely past the end of the slide there. So this is the 1000 lumen offering, and then we have the new TLR7A, which is the 500 lumen. And they're both going to come packaged with two switch options. This is the high switch option, and this is the low switch. First impression, something that we're just playing around with, is the idea that this low switch is really, really easy to run with one hand. In the event you were running the pistol one-handed, you can activate that light really easy with your firing finger, versus the low switch is going to be optimal, I think, the high switch is going to be optimal for anyone running it two-handed on this side to run with their weak side thumb. So what would be really cool with this, but they're going to come packaged with both switch options, I think, would be to run this low switch on the strong side and the high switch on the weak side. But I'm looking forward to getting hands-on with these and playing around with them. Alright guys, that was the first couple videos from the show floor. Some cool stuff from Vertex, from Streamlight, from Premier Body Armor. Of course, these are just first impressions, right? So we haven't actually been able to get these products out in the field to run them just yet. We're seeing them for the first time, pretty much for most of these things, on the floor. Not Premier Body Armor and the Vertex products. We've been running those for a long time. We're getting ready to run over and see some more products that we're familiar with, and also some new things, though. So for those of you who don't know, we are also partnered with Zev through SpecTrain. You can use our code SpecTrain for 15% off anything at Zev.com, including like full gun builds and the whole deal, so that makes a big difference. But as you guys know on this channel, I've been running Zev products for a really long time. This is the original Polymer 80 build that I did on the channel that brought a lot of you guys to the channel. And I was obviously running a full Zev up run here. This is a new slide I just actually threw on here, but I was using the original Dragonfly slide and barrel and Zev internals and all that, and just running those for a really long time. Really, really loved the Zev stuff. So they got some new guns out. I've been running the OZ9 here for the last few months in competition and so forth. Just made Masterclass in USPSA running the OZ9 and Carry Optics. That was pretty cool. And then also other cool things I'm going to show you in the video, but also if you aren't familiar, Zev just acquired Mega Arms, which I have not really been that familiar with in the past. I don't know a whole lot about their track record. But just seeing some of the stuff for the first time at the show and getting hands-on with it was pretty impressed by the apparent quality and some of the things they're doing, especially the little bit higher-end, billet receiver set guns that actually come with carbon fiber proof barrels and like come with close-time war comps on already, which is my muzzle device of choice, and some cool stuff like that I was glad to see. So hopefully we're going to get a couple of those in that we can run and check out here in the very near future. We'll tell you more, but let's go straight back to the videos from the floor at the Zev booth. Hey, what's up guys? We're hanging out here at the Zev booth today. Want to show you, just take some time while we got everything all in one place, show you some of the cool options from Zev, some of the things they've had, some of the new stuff. This is a really cool one. This is the OZ9 competition slide. So this is a really cool build. It's a Glock 34 length slide with a big open window up top and awesome cocking serrations like all the Orion slides. And this is a really cool build for you guys that are running competition, carry-optics, that kind of thing. Really, really, really cool. OZ9 standard, obviously. The old classic is what you guys see me running most of the time right now. Great gun. This is the Glock 17 size. This is one of the new things from Zev. This is the compact hypercomp, right? This is essentially a Glock 19 size build, but it's a sight tracker build with a ported barrel, which is really, really cool. So essentially, as the slide reciprocates, the sights are going to stay in place. The front sight is not going to reciprocate with the slide, which is designed. The idea behind that is obviously to help you have faster follow-up shots as you're running the gun, which is really cool. Another new offering is the OZ9 Combat. So this is optimized for military law enforcement use, but also be great for anyone that's tactically minded for concealed carry, whatever the case may be. Doesn't come with the magwell, like a lot of them do, and does not have any windows or cuts on the slide. So for some folks that are looking for that, that'll be a cool thing to see. We also have some of the cool rifles from Zev. You haven't seen those before.
See what we can do to move that inventory.
So the large frame 308 Winchester with the they have multiple different options. This is the billet one. Obviously, they've got a chrome series. Lots of cool stuff. We're looking forward to getting our hands on and running here in the near future. All right, guys, we're here in the Zev booth with Gerald today. He's here because I just did this video and I screwed it up. So we're gonna do it right this time.
Yeah.
And he's here to make sure I don't mess this up. So we showed you guys the OZ9 lineup yesterday here in the booth. It's really cool. Today we are looking at these really cool new conversion slides. So you have the 19L and 19XL,
Yep.
which are essentially a 17 length and a 34 length.
Yep.
And these will go either on a standard Glock 19 frame,
19 Gen 3, yep.
or the Gen 3, or the OZ9C.
Correct,
Compact
yep.
version of the OZ9, which is essentially the same size
Correct.
as the 19. So literally, guys, if you have a standard, Gen 3 Glock 19, all I've got to do is pull off the 19 length slide, slap on either the 17 or the 34 length slide, and you have a fully functional gun with a converted length slide, which is amazing. So again, that works with the 34 or the 17 length. Did I get it right this time?
Yep. 19L, 19XL, 19L is 17 length, XL is 34 length. When you put it on the OZ9C, the next step is, okay, you have an OZ9C, it comes as the Glock 19 length. Right. You can then swap it out. So you're going to go run a competition, you put your 19XL on there. Before you do that, swap out the frame to your 17 round frame, put your pin in, drop your slide on, now you got your competition rig. 34 length. Then, when you're done, remove the slide, push your pin out, pull off the grip, put back in your compact 15 round frame, put your 19 slide on. Now you have your concealed carry. The molding, the shaping, and the texture is uniform throughout all of them.
Nice. Helps it be nice and affordable too. I mean, we did a video recently on the grip modules changing out on the OZ9. I mean, these are running what, $59 I think on the website right now.
$59 retail.
An awesome deal when you think about the difference of having like two or more guns set up for
You can
different purposes.
it's like more. It's like adult Legos. We all like to play with things. We all like to mod things. That's so why people, when they get a Glock, they want to put new sights on it, or a new slide, or magwell, stippling, whatever. Well, we basically brought that all together because we've been doing that for 12 to 13 years.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this is a game changer for a lot of people who have a Gen 3 slide or Gen 3 frame that they really, really like. They got some stippling or something done to it, undercuts, all that stuff. Already invested in it, and now they don't have to go out and get a whole new gun and have a really nice, clean slide backwards. That's sweet.
Yep, very cool, guys.
We make
Excited
cool
to get our
stuff.
hands on these.
Yeah,
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, guys, so we've seen some really cool stuff so far. I want to take some extra time and highlight, especially some of that stuff from Zev. That's going to be really, really cool. The Hypercomp looks absolutely incredible. I had multiple people tell me that shooting that thing basically feels like you're shooting a 22, so I'm really excited to get hands-on with that thing. and be able to run it. And then the conversion slides from Zev are just going to be a complete game changer for anybody that wants to be able to add some modularity to one gun instead of having a bunch of guns that are built out for different things. So excited to get my hands on those as well. What we're going to do now is rapid fire through a bunch of different booths that we didn't spend quite as much time at. I've got some B-roll that we're going to show you of the products, and I'll kind of be talking through as well, what we're looking at and why I'm excited about some of these things. So let's get right into that. Okay, so starting off in the Unity Tactical booth, and nothing brand new we hadn't seen before from Unity, but first time getting hands-on with a couple of really cool products. First of all, the Fast Mount, which is a great mount if you just want a high mount, whether you're running nods or a gas mask, or whether you just like a heads-up shooting position. But then also that allows you to have this collapse to center magnifier setup, which is really quick and easy to run, as well as being less likely to automatically collapse on its own when it bangs against kit when it's slung or whatever the case may be. And then we have the fast button, which is just a new pressure switch for lights, lasers, whatever you want to hook up to it. And it's very ergonomic and feels really nice to run, but also is better equipped to run some of the higher output devices that are coming out now. So next we stopped by to see our friends at the Neomag. You guys know we're a big fan of their products. This first product is their Sentry Strap, which is a great tool for stowing your sling on your rifle of any kind. The original Neomag for pocket carry reloads, and then the Rask for pocket carry revolver reloads. So another really cool booth that we checked out was Shadow 6 Systems. I honestly didn't know a whole lot about them, but we stopped by because our friend John Lovell has came out with his signature pistol in conjunction with Shadow 6. And the coolest thing about Shadow 6 is different from anything else I've seen is that their interchangeable back straps actually change the grip angle of the pistol. So you can actually get the feel of a 1911 all the way to a Glock, and then one in between as well, which is pretty cool if you're very familiar with a particular grip angle and can point that well. You can buy one of these guns and switch the grip angle you prefer, which is pretty cool to see. Looking forward to seeing more from Shadow 6 and see if they can establish a bit of a track record. Alright guys, so some really cool quick highlights from some other stuff we went through at SHOT. We saved the best for last. And I say that if I had to pick one coolest thing that we saw out of the whole time we were at SHOT, I think it would be this Vortex Razor 1 to 10. Really, really excited about this optic. Obviously, the Razor has kind of been the gold standard in the LVPO market for a long time. They're built like tanks. They have phenomenal glass clarity, and what really sets them apart is the bright red dot illumination that they have in the LVPO. There's a lot of similar optics, even some that have traditionally been first focal plane, which the Razor has not been, but that don't have the brightness for full daylight use the way that a normal red dot would have. And so the Razors have always stood apart in that sense. Let me jump back to the footage from the floor, and I'm going to show you the new Razor HD Gen 3 1 to 10 first focal plane LVPO. Hey, what's up guys? We're hanging out here at the Vortex booth a little bit today and checking out the new Razor HD Gen 3. This is the new 1 to 10 offering that we've been seeing so much hype about leading up to SHOT Show. And I gotta tell you, first initial impressions, it is 100% worth the hype. We've been around to a lot of different optics booths this week, and the true one power with edge-to-edge clarity on this glass is really just as close to the field of view you get from running a red dot that we've seen anywhere. It's really unreal. Full edge to edge, no black around the glass whatsoever. Really, really clear. The dot, like all the Razor series have been, super, super bright. And what I'm also really impressed with that I haven't heard a lot of folks talking about is just how smooth and light the throw lever on the magnification adjustment is. Just super easy from when you're in the scope on one power and you need to get that little bit of extra power, just to switch that up. It's super, super easy. Great reticle, a lot of information. When you're zoomed all the way out at one power, it's just a pretty simple red dot with a couple crosshairs, and then when you get all the way in, you've got a whole lot of information and bullet drop compensator type stuff going on in that reticle.
really, really impressed with it so far. We're looking forward to hopefully getting our hands on some of these and running them in the field, and we'll give you more feedback when that happens.
All right, guys, so I think we're going to cut it there. We're going to leave off with the new Razor, which, again, we're super excited about. I can't wait to get some in hand, and we'll definitely give you more feedback. But with that said, I think we're going to cut the SHOT Show weekend review video there. If you guys have any questions or anything else you want to see from the floor that we might have footage of, feel free to let us know, and we will try to help out any way that we can. With that said, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.